back, everyone. And if you're new here, I'm basically Theoffgridnomad. That's Roxy, and then with my two little boys, we sort of just travel around, work sort of a few days a week, travel the rest as best we can. And this is just basically a video diary of life in a truck. It's no fancy, no flashy, so I thought I'd pop that in because there's quite a few new subscribers coming in now, which is lovely to see. So yeah, this is just basically a diary for my kids for when I get older, and I kick the bucket. They've got something to look back on. So right, so what we're doing this week? Well, I've left the industrial estate, thank God. After 3 weeks, it's been killing me on there. So I ain't gone far, only about 10 miles down the road. So we're at an amazing location. You're going to love it today. If you're into old vintage vehicles and equipment, then this is the spot for you. So we're at a social meetup for our search and rescue. If you don't know as well, I do search and rescue. Everything from this channel goes towards buying equipment for search and rescue. So and all sorts of things. We do emergency rescue as well. So I've been buying chainsaws and equipment and ropes and all sorts of little bits. So anything I make from this channel, which is about 20 quid a month if I'm lucky, it's peanuts. Don't think YouTubers get paid a lot unless you get 30, 40, 50,000. With little 5,000 subs, you don't get much. But every little penny helps. So thank you for everyone. That's why there's adverts on here. I did think about maybe going over to Patreon side and deleting all the adverts and stuff like that, but I don't think a lot of people like paying. And also with the times things, we're in at the moment, it's tough for anyone. Even if you live in a van, it's tough at the moment. So yeah, so where we are today is we're doing this social meetup for our group. Bit of a get together, bit of training, bit of all sorts, bit of playing, bit of drinking, that sort of thing. So we're at one of our members' places. I won't give the full proper location. Some people might recognise it if you're local. They do actually they call it, it's called Fur Park. And they do it, if you go onto Facebook, there is a group called Fur Park Show. And they often put on, twice a year, they do, it's all for the air ambulance. They put on like a wings and vehicle show. It's a bit like a car show, and they've actually got their own airstrip here, grass one. So they have planes coming in, landing and taking off. So, but since his dad died, the guy who sort of owns the place, his dad's died now. They haven't put it on this year. So we're just having a bit of a meet up and a little bit of fun. But it's going to be back next year, guys. So it's a great little event. It's free to come, and then they just make money, on donations at the gate and, on things, selling stuff here. So, but yeah, you want to see some of the trucks and vehicles here, vintage stuff, crazy stuff. So we're going to take you around. I'll take you outside and, yes, I mean, they are rough. His dad, you could say he was a bit of a hoarder. It's been cleaned up a lot since I was last here. A lot of the rubbish has sort of gone down, but there's some beautiful old vehicles still here. Some military stuff. There's even an old tank, there's all sorts. So we'll get off and we'll go and take you around this little hidden little gem of a graveyard. So I haven't found any deaths yet, that's a shame. Well, some Bedfords.
Oh, right. It's complete. Oh.
Should we get one, Rox? Do you want one?
She's fine. She's fine.
You'll have to find yourself a boyfriend. We can have some. Yeah. Oh. We got the big boy toys out now. Better not get too close, it might chop me bloody feet off. We've got little ones. There. And where's mine? Yeah, in the Netherlands.
Typical Jack, he was stalking
mine's,
him all the way.
Mine's got a new play friend. So here we are, got a big yard just full of all sorts of stuff. They got old vintage tractors and cranes. There's some beautiful stuff. Some lovely old tractors. Look at that. Sorry, is that a Scammell, was it? Look at that old wrecker. Oh, I just love looking at some of this old stuff. And a lot of it actually runs. There's the old caravan there, all back in the plain. There's some Fords and Majors over there and some other old stuff. Looks police cars, little Land Rover. But yeah, there's a nice little comms body there. It's got a few like Robins here. Let's put it on a little trailer. That'll make a good little containerless waste. Go on the back of my truck, that'd be awesome. Yeah, look at this old beast. This is awesome. Don't know what it would have been used for originally. Looks like a ram raiding thing. I don't know if it's just made up or what. She's got some serious kit on her. It looks like it's military. I think the cannon's not. But yeah, if you know what it is or what it was used for, drop it in the comments. It had mirrors on it by the looks of it. I don't know if it was maybe... No, it won't open. I don't know if it just had looks military, but it wasn't, like, used for something else. What we got here? We got some old Leylands. There's some from fairly local Intech. I'm sure that was a local group. But there's just stuff everywhere. Oh, get the old mast, get a big aerial on there. My lad will be loving that. He said, Dad, can we have it? Put his ham radio tenor on it. So here's the runway. There's an old plane that got. I've no idea. It doesn't look too flight worthy. But I'm sure his dad was a pilot here. Yeah, she's seen better days in there. But yeah, this is basically the runway here. And when they put the show on, there's quite a lot of planes coming actually and land on here. It's not as good as it used to be. Obviously, we haven't used it for many years now. It's been, I think it was about 4 years I was last here. But they flatten it all out and keep it smooth. But as you can see, field's full of all sorts of stuff. I haven't even been over there yet, but we'll go over there in a minute. And you can see that we've got some Ian in the group, who's sort of basically one of the main ones who run it. He's got a new massive drone. He's got his pilot license. Lynx drones, little plug for him. So he does commercial flying as well for surveys and bits and bobs. But yeah, it's a beast. I'm having a little go on that later on. So here we go. So there you go, Fir Park, free show. That normally gets put out on the front. But yeah, look at this truck, and it runs. Oh, comma. What a beast. Got a lovely old fire engine. I love this old stuff. Yeah, big boys are playing with their toys. Look at it, it's a monster. So if you get any drone footage, it's probably done by this. mine isn't here. So what else we got? Let's have a look. Another old wrecker, an old crane. Yeah, beast. Another fire engine. Got a few military trucks now. Old Bedford. I have Bedford. We go to this section. That's an old fun bus, that is, and it's still kitted out. An ambulance. One LDV not rotten because it's all plastic body. Old tranny. Anyone for a steamroller? That's so gorgeous, I love that. Anyone for a bus? Camper conversions. That's an old camper one. This is an old race bus. Hotatchracing.co.uk. If you know where they are, tag them. And look at this beast. Love this. I can always remember the last time I come here. It's an old kitted out bus. I don't know if it was probably a library bus originally. Someone will know. I don't think they made a motorhome like that. But oh, that's sexy. So non-aerodynamic whatsoever, but tell me that doesn't look sexy. Fully restored, can you imagine? God, look at that chrome on a bumper still. Do like them. Yeah, definitely. Oh dear. Don't know if that's supposed to be on there. Mated a Luton. And just a great big digger in there. Right, let's go and do a wander. So here you go, you can see the little small runway we're on. This is where we do a lot of drag racing. Here's one of the lads bringing out all the go-karts and bits and bobs. But yeah, do a bit of drag racing along here on the grass. And over here is a big 4x4 car. Well, not big, but it's quite a deep one, shall we say. Yeah, so this is, I mean, I'm not going to be taking my truck because it's a bit too narrow for mine. But yeah, this is part of the little 4x4 course they come and play in. And then this is where on the show they bring, you know, our team, our LCAP, we take people around here. Take, you know, for charity, and they'll like pay a ride in one of the trucks. That's another way we make a little bit of income. We've got another event we're going doing truck rides around a big not an industrial estate, a big stately home coming back soon. To what we're looking at, old trucks. What we got here, old Dodge. Coal merchants, lovely old. The fairground trailers, do love them. I think if I do find some land, that's what I'd look for to restore, to be honest. Maybe have a few of them as glamping pods. I love them. This old Leyland. What's an ambulance? It's probably more like a, I would say it was almost like a minibus ambulance, I would say. Actually, it's in good bloody nick. Look at that. Anyone into these? How many's he got? They're like a little, what were they called? The grass cutters with the, you can just see on the end, they got the blades on the end. Just about 10 of them here. Crazy what you find. A couple of lovely speed boats. Another old Dodge. That's the same one as the other one, Coal Merchants. Dodge Commander. Can't believe how low they are. Tiny. Crazy. Some of these are just classics coming on now. I think we're coming down to about the last one. There's a lot of stuff now. It's all modern-y bits. Got a lovely old, is it Dennis? Another fire engine. These are becoming really popular now as for overlanders. Yeah, it's the early Dennis. Because you've got the crew cab, so you strip the whole back end off. It's built for weight, and then they build a big box on the back. And because the cab doesn't tip over, you can build over the top as well. So yeah, another thing to look out for. Oh, we got one more. What we got here? I'll see the Atkinson. That's about it, guys. There you go. Some of the crew are getting some of the old trucks out. So I say, it might look old and knackered, but a lot of stuff works still here. Someone's having fun. I think it's an RAF tractor. Used for something. It's a little campsite. We've got a gyro chair, which was fun last night. Strapped one of our lads in it, Cameron. I think he felt a bit sick after that. His mate Shane set up. Love them roof tents. There's the hillbillies, and there's Millie. We've got a few people coming down today. Just as more visitors not camping over. Right, let's go and get the dog. Right guys, that's the end of that. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and yeah, next week we should be fishing again. I think it's just me and Lewis, the oldest one. Mini me's away. He's with the school camping trip, so yeah. What a graveyard, eh? Totally forgot about it. You know, I've been there a few times, but they're slowly working through them, and I think some things are for sale. I mean, a lot of them are unfortunately growing into the ground now, but yeah, it's an amazing place to see lots of stuff like that, and there's places around all over. Right, we'll leave you, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.